My boyfriend and his first love were arrested for hooking up in a public park, taking wedding photos for fun. That line about crashing the wedding was just a meaningless joke. It's fine. I cut him off calmly. It's nothing important. I was leaving soon. Their affairs no longer had anything to do with me. He stared at me in obvious surprise, scanning my face for the jealousy and hurt I always showed, but my expression was calm and still, like a frozen lake with no ripples. "You're not jealous at all?" he asked cautiously, testing my reaction. "You two were each other's first love. What could I possibly be jealous of?" He fell silent, speechless. That was the exact excuse he'd always used to shut me down whenever I was hurt. Just then, his phone rang. He glanced at the caller ID and stepped out of the bedroom to answer privately. I didn't mean to listen, but his lowered, hushed voice drifted through the cracked door. "You don't need to buy any gifts. I'll make Leora handle everything. Just come to my parents' house with me. Of course you're spending Christmas with our family. There's no other option. Don't worry about Leora. Serafina, you will always be more important than her in my heart." I pressed a hand to my chest. No pain, no anger, no tears. Once words like these would have driven me into a furious rage. I would have rushed out and demanded the truth. Now, I only found it laughable. Christmas Eve morning arrived. I woke up early and packed the holiday gifts I'd prepared for Sterling's parents. The doorbell rang. I opened the door to find Serafina standing outside with a suitcase in hand. She pushed past me rudely and walked inside as if the apartment belonged to her. "I'm here to pick up Sterling. You don't mind, right, Leora?" She wore that insufferable, smug smile, her eyes landing on the gift boxes in my hands. "You're so understanding. It's my first Christmas with Sterling's family, and I had no idea what to bring." Sterling walked out of the bedroom just in time to hear her words, panic flashing across his face. He rushed to explain to me, "Our families live close by. It's just more convenient for us to travel together." I nodded slowly, completely unfazed by her provocation. I was tired of their petty games. There was no point losing my temper when I was about to leave forever. But Serafina refused to stop taunting me. "The Ross family definitely doesn't have a spare room. It looks like I'll be sharing a bed with Sterling tonight. We used to sleep over at each other's houses as kids. Leora, you wouldn't mind." "Serafina!" Sterling interrupted sharply, shooting her a warning look. I smiled gently. "It's all right. You two share a close past. I don't mind at all." Even Serafina was stunned by my indifference. She was used to me breaking down and throwing fits at every small provocation. This calm, unshakable version of me made them both uneasy. I picked up Sterling's packed suitcase. "I finished packing for you. Don't miss your ride." For the first time in a long while, genuine guilt flickered across Sterling's face. "I'll come back as soon as possible to stay with you." I turned away without a word and checked my own flight time in the kitchen. Perfect. My flight departed at 2 p.m. I still had plenty of time. When I walked back into the living room, I watched Serafina lean up and kiss Sterling's cheek. They couldn't even wait to leave the apartment. A wave of nausea washed over me, yet my face remained perfectly indifferent. Sterling looked awkward as he grabbed his luggage. "I'm leaving now. Wait for me at home." At the door, he paused and glanced back at me, unsettled by the emptiness in my eyes. He bit his lip and asked hesitantly, "Leora, you'll still be here waiting for me when I get back, right?" I gave him a small, light smile for the first time in days. Where else would I go? His shoulders relaxed in relief, fully convinced I would stay trapped here waiting for him. He took Serafina's hand confidently and walked out the door without a single backward glance. The door clicked shut. I let out a long, slow breath. I walked to the coffee table, picked up a sticky note, and wrote one clear line. "Let's break up. I'm setting you free." I slipped off our matching couple ring and placed it on top of the note. I waited 30 minutes, long enough to ensure they were far on the highway, then grabbed my suitcase and walked out. I glanced back at the apartment where I'd spent 6 years of my youth. Every last thread tying me to Sterling Ross finally snapped. Goodbye, Sterling.